Hey there, Drew Berman here. How are you? And happy new year. We are getting ready for literally the best year ever, and you deserve it. You know, a lot of people ask how to get started. How to get started on being an entrepreneur. How to get started on letting go of your job. How do you get started? How do you set goals? Well, it starts with one day at a time. It starts with small goals. When I was younger, I was 18. You know, I was working at Shea Stadium where the New York Mets play and was selling hot dogs. I was a hot dog vendor. So I kind of got the experience and exposure of working in groups and working in, very large crowds. And then kind of evolved, went to college, George Washington University, traveled. I studied abroad in Spain. That was always a goal of mine. I wanted to study abroad. After college, we drove cross country, eight of my buddies from high school, and we did an 11-week, three car, eight per eight guy trip. It was awesome. First job out of college was selling China crystal and cookware, and then I found out that Zig Ziglar, famous sales trainer, used to start in the home selling cookware, and he taught a very valuable lesson that one of the lowest earning teammates wasn't making any money, and he said to Zig, how come? He's like, well, I can tell you what your problem is. He's like, you don't own any of the cookware. He's like, no, I know the cookware is great. I mean, it's expensive. My wife and I can't really afford it, but I know it's great. He's like, you gotta own it to sell it. So that's a really good lesson in life and in business, right? You gotta own what it is you market. Obviously there's different opinions about that, and maybe you sell high-end Rolls Royces and you don't drive one, but for the most part you want to own what it is you sell, so it comes from a believability, right? You're sharing it rather than you're selling it. And I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, and one thing I realized, I guess probably the best lesson I learned was in 1996. I heard about this world tour. It was called Odyssey 2000. It was a 35 country, six continent, 200 person cycling adventure around the world for a year. And I signed up in 1996. And everyone thought I was crazy. By 97, I had made my first payment. By 98, I had made my second payment. By 1999, I was paid in full for a year-long adventure. I was 28 years old. So here's the lesson. My whole life merged to make this goal happen. My finances, my relationships, my jobs, my apartments, storage, family, everything merged to hit this big goal, and it took 3 years. So what are you willing to work for 3 years from now? You could work for a world trip. You could work for a dream vacation. You could work for a dream car. You could work for a dream house. In fact, 3 years is a long time. You could change your entire finances in 90 days. If you have a 90-day game plan and you have a DMO, daily method of operation, and you focus on what it is you want and you bring it forth, and then you work and act as if, it will come to you. If you don't have a vehicle that can change your finances in 90 days, let me know, because we can show you how. So this is Drew Berman signing off, and we will see you at the top. Bye for now.